What's good, Griffle13 here back in today, and today guys, we are going to be going over all of the brand new cars in Series 9, which will be between May 9th and June 6th. Now, as some of you guys can probably tell, my voice sounds a little bit different. This is because I've been extremely sick for the last week or so. It has been absolutely nightmarish. I would not wish this on anybody whatsoever. It's been very painful. It's been miserable. I actually stayed off from work 2 days. It's just terrible. But right now, we're not here to talk about me being sick. Let's go ahead and talk about all the brand new cars that are coming. So let's go ahead and start things off in summer, which will last from May 9th through May 16th. Now, we are going to be getting a couple of new cars that I am actually very, very excited for. The first one is going to be our 50% completion reward, being the Morris Mini Traveler, which to me really just looks like a little mini in its own. I'm really not sure what to expect from this car, but it does look like it's going to be a lot of fun. It kind of looks dirty from the picture that Forza showed, but I'm really interested to see what actually happens here. The other car is going to be from the Summer Special Seasonal Championship, where we'll be receiving the 2018 Mini Convertible. Now, this is a John Cooper work, so it is going to be fast, but honestly, we're getting a convertible mini. What took so long, guys? I mean, I see so many convertible minis out there. It's absolutely ridiculous. Other cars that we're going to be getting include the 80% completion reward, which is going to be the Volkswagen Type 2 Deluxe Forza Edition. And during the Locktorn Seasonal Street Racing Championship, you'll also receive the Dodge Charger Daytona, which costs 900,000 credits over in the auto show. And then other than cars, we'll also be able to pick up the Modern Racing Suit Red and the Trial T this week. So next up, going into autumn, we will receive one brand new car, but there is also going to be another exclusive available. The brand new car is our 50% completion reward, being the Maserati MC12 Versione Corsa, which is brand new to Forza Horizon 4. However, though, it is not new to Forza and not even new to the Horizon series. We actually saw this car back in the original Forza Horizon, so it's really cool that it is making its return. But some fun facts about the Maserati MC12 Versione Corsa. This car was made possible only due to a partnership with Ferrari, and basically it is directly related to the Ferrari FXX, which is pretty damn cool. The other exclusive car that we're going to be getting this week is from the Trial Seasonal Co-op, which is the 2012 Mini JCW. This car currently is a wheel spin exclusive and is the only way to get it, so you'll be able to pick it up in another way. But for our 80% completion reward as well, you'll be receiving the Puegot 205 Forza Edition. So lastly, here in autumn, there are a couple of other cars that I might have missed. I didn't see these actually in the live stream, but I found these over on the Forza Reddit. And starting things off, you would have another exclusive, being the 1994 Nissan Fairlady Z. Now, with this car, I'm a little bit confused because it's a relatively recent one. This one only came out in Series 6, although I guess we are in Series 9, so it's not as recent as I'm really thinking. But it is pretty dope. It is pretty dope. I really do like this car. The other car, on the other hand, has got me really confused, and this is the 1969 Ford Mustang. Now, the 69 Ford Mustang has its own special thing going on here, and basically what that is it's the series reward for completing all of the drift stones and getting 3 stars on all of them. So that's kind of weird how they're possibly putting it in here. I guess maybe it's to, allow people who really can't drift to get their hands on this car. But I will say that that is an interesting reward to say the least. So after autumn and moving things into winter, we're receiving not one, but 2 brand new cars alongside another exclusive. Now, our first brand new car is going to be for 50% completion, which is going to be the 2018 Mini Countryman, a mini that's not so mini. As you guys know, the Mini Countryman is basically an SUV. So it is going to be interesting to see how this thing is going to handle off-road. I'm not entirely sure what build I want to see for this. I think a nice rally tune might do alright. Maybe even a race tune, but we'll have to see how this car actually does. But after that, we get a car that is specifically built to be off-road, and that is in the Winter Wonder Seasonal Championship, where we'll be picking up a Mini JCW Buggy. Now, this thing is absolutely insane. It looks like something that would be built for the Dakar, but we are going to be getting a Dakar this month as well, or this week anyway. So we'll hold on to that. But the Mini JCW Buggy just looks absolutely insane to me. It barely even looks like a Mini at all. I mean, this thing is crazy, and I can't wait to see what this thing can actually do. But then moving on to our exclusive, we'll have the second chance opportunity at picking up the Porsche 914-6 in the Deutschland's finest seasonal championship. Now, besides those, the other cars that we're going to be getting, like I was saying earlier, we're going to get an actual Dakar, and that is going to be from the trial seasonal co-op. You'll be able to pick up the Mini X-Raid, which normally costs 500,000 credits over in the auto show, and the 80% completion reward, which is going to be the Land Rover Series 3 Forza Edition. And other than cars, you'll also be able to get the Best Mates emote. Then finally we move into spring, where again we are going to be receiving some brand new cars. 2 brand new cars for that fact, and another exclusive. Starting things off, we have our 50% completion reward, which is going to be the Buick GSX. Now, the GSX, this is actually one of the few Buicks that I like, but this is one of the few times that it's not actually been in a Forza game, because it has been in so many of them in the past, it's absolutely ridiculous. This car was last seen in Forza Horizon 2, and pretty much disappeared in Horizon 3, and no one really knew where it went. Now it's finally coming back in Forza Horizon 4, so I am glad to see this car making a comeback. But the other new car that we're going to be getting, this is one that I have predicted, made a video on. That video did very well. We've seen so many hints for it. We saw a hint earlier this week where they had a picture of the Apollo missions up on their computer. Apollo over on Instagram has leaked that this car was coming into the game. Forza Motorsport 7, we saw a screenshot. I mean, it's just been absolutely ridiculous. And that is, of course, the Apollo IE, which will be made available via the seasonal co-op trial. So that is going to be very interesting. I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of complaints from people saying, I couldn't do the seasonal co-op trial because my team was bad. You're just going to have to keep at it, man. That's all I can say. I'm planning on making a video on advice for the seasonal co-op trials here sometime soon, so we'll see how that actually goes. But what Forza did say about this car is it apparently has the most downforce out of any car in the game and has a stock top speed of 205. Possible best? We'll have to see. We'll have to see. This car is going to be damn good. So, but after the huge news of the Apollo IE, we move into another exclusive, which is going to be made available via our seasonal playground games, and that is the Gymkhana 10 Ford Focus. Again, this is an exclusive car. I will recommend you guys pick this up. I use this car all the time. I absolutely love it. If you don't have it already, go ahead and get ready to pick this thing up. But besides other exclusive and new cars, we are going to be able to get this week a few other cars, including our 80% completion reward being the BMW M5 Forza Edition, and also for the Seeing Red Seasonal Championship, you'll have a chance to get the Ferrari 599 GTO, which normally costs 690,000 credits. I know my voice cracked there a little bit. Please hang on with me, dudes. And then finally, besides cars, for the other section, you'll also be able to pick up the Modern Racing Helmet White, which is pretty cool. So now that we've gone through all of the seasonal cars, let's see what you can get for the series completion rewards. Starting things off at the 50% completion, you'll be able to pick up the Quartz Regalia, which also means on top of this, you'll be receiving the Quartz Regalia Type D, which is pretty damn cool. That is actually a really nice car. It's a great off-roader, it's lifted, it looks absolutely insane. I love that thing to death. Then for the 80% completion reward, you'll have the third chance opportunity to receive the Hot Wheels Bone Shaker. So a lot of people have been complaining that the Bone Shaker's too OP. Well, they're going to just make it so that everybody's able to get their hands on it, it looks like. Which I kind of agree with. You know, if a car is way too OP and basically wins every A-class lobby, make that car available to everyone. Like, seriously, just do it. I'm definitely okay with this. I've got 2 of them already sitting in my garage. This will be number 3. And I am more than happy to take it. So, but anyway, that's where we're going to go and wrap things up for today. Leave a comment down below and let me know what your favorite car is from this series update. My favorite is definitely got to be the Apollo IE, and I think that's going to be number 1 on the list. I'm also going to put this up on a poll over on the community section of the channel to see what you guys really got to say. As well, if you guys want to, you can go ahead and follow me on Twitter and Instagram at twitter.com/Crip413 and Instagram.com/Crip413. If you guys like this video, go and make sure to hit that like button down below for us, because you guys already know your support is so greatly appreciated. And make sure to subscribe for more videos coming out all the time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.